Secretary mismo?
Opo po. For the confidential fund, talaga po ang sinusunod namin yung joint circular. Nakalagay din po sa joint circular yung steps kung paano ilalabas yung pera or i-disburse yung pera. So magsisimula po, Your Honor, on the identification of the SDO or the Special Disbursing Officer. So meron po dapat na pirmado, authorized by the head of the agency na siya yung ina-identify na Special Disbursing Officer. So we were informed of that through a memo. Second is, kailangan po naka-banded or mag-apply ng fidelity bond yung ating Special Disbursing Officer. So meron din pong application yung SDO at approved din po ito ng Bureau of Treasury. Yung po yung susunod na hahanapin namin. And then susunod po would be the obligation request. Ibig sabihin magpapa-obligate siya, magpapa-release. And then ito pong disbursement voucher. So lahat po yun would be signed by the head of the agency as indicated po dito sa ating joint circular.
So tama ho. I agree that pag gagawin nyo yan, si Mr. Edward Fajarda nakapangalan sa PAYE, pero kayo ang magpapa-approve and of course signed by the Secretary and of course the Vice President of the Republic of the Philippines, Sara Duterte. Vice President Sara Duterte. So, pagkatapos po dito ma-approve, si Mr. Edward Fajarda ho ba ang nagkiklaim sa cashier to get the check?
I think, Your Honor, kung babalik po natin doon sa disbursement voucher, if I may request, Your Honor, you can see that at the bottom, sa bottom po niyan, meron pong receipt of payment. Ayun po, sige pa po. Receipt of
Sino ang nakatanggap?
Ayun.
Kanina signature lang po yan, walang
kay
pangalan.
Sir Edward Fajarda po yan, kailangan niyang i-sign na natanggap na po niya yung check.
So, siya ang nakatanggap ng cheque.
Opo.
And then si Mr. Fajarda, pagkatanggap ng cheque, hindi ho siya mag-issue ng resibo?
Hindi na po, Your Honor, kasi ito na po yung proof na natanggap niya yung cheque as cash advance. Tapos hawak niya ang cheque, siya na po ang magpapa-encash po dito.
Mr. Fajarda, siya ang SDO natin. Siya ang Special Disbursing Officer po natin. Tama po ba?
Your Honor, siya po ang authorized SDO po natin.
Okay. And then, Mr. Fajarda, pagkakuha ng cheque, dadali niya yung cheque sa Land Bank. Land Bank check po yan, di ba?
Opo, but ang finance po kasi magtatapos na po sa disbursement voucher pag nakuha na po yung cheque, pupunta na po ito sa cash.
Kaya nga, ang tinatanong ko po yung cashier, kung anong checking gagamitin niya. Kung gagamitin DBP, Land Bank, dalawa po yan, di ba? Land Bank po siguro yan. Anong check po ginamit?
Opo, Land Bank check po kami, yun po ang bank account ng DepEd.
So meaning to say, Land Bank po yung ginamit, worth 37.5. At yung 37.5 na yun, dadali ni Mr. Fajarda sa Land Bank. So paano pa niya ho pinapa-incas ito? Binibigay siyempre, cash yan. Papa-incas po yung cheque sa counter ng Land Bank. Ibibigay niya yan, cash, di ba? Madam Chair?
Yes, Your
Madam
Honor.
Yusek, sorry. Yeah.
Opo, yes, Honor. The records will show under the cash division na ito rin po ay na-encash.
So, na-encash.
Opo.
So, andyan ho ba si Mr. Fajarda? Si Mr. Fajarda? Si Mr. Edward Fajarda, nandito ba?
Not present. Not present.
Not present? Hindi ba tayo nagpadala ng invitation po kay Mr. Fajarda?
Your Honor, invitation was sent. Committee also issued a subpoena ad testificandum to compel his appearance in the next hearing, Your Honor.
Kasi siya makakasagot sa tanong ko eh. Pag halimbawang pina-encash yung cheque, siyempre tatanggapin niya yung 37.5, papirma ng bangko. Medyo mabigat-bigat po to, 37.5 million. Kailangan may kasama siya. At I went in DepEd building already, how many times, wala naman pong elevator yung DepEd office nyo, di ba? Agdan lang po, di ba? Wala namang elevator. So, paano nyo kinakarga yung 37.5 million? Saan niya dinadala? May office ba sa DepEd si Mr. Fajarda?
Opo, may opisina po siya, executive assistant po siya under the office of the secretary, but I wouldn't know po the circumstances after po ng issuance ng check ng finance. So, hindi ko po, apologies po, hindi ko ba ko-confirm or masasagot kung paano po to na-encash o nadadala.
So medyo mabigat-bigat po to kung 3 beses kayo nag-issue ng 37.5 sa tatlong cheque, tatlong beses niya kinargaan yung 37.5 million from Land Bank, from his office in DepEd, dumadaan siya ng hagdan. Tama po ba, Madam Yusek?
Your Honor,
Hindi niyo ma-confirm kasi
hindi ko
wala
ma-confirm,
si-
Your Honor po. Pasensya na po.
Well, anyway, at least po, itong tatlong cheque, tatlong voucher, signed by the Secretary, signed by the two USECs, yung voucher at pinirmahan po itong cheque, ay katunayan po at natanggap po itong 37.5 times 3, that is equivalent to 112.5 million total ang natanggap na tatlong cheque ni Mr. Paharda. So, Madam Sibilia, sa pagkaintindi ko, sa sort of programs being done in confidential funds came in, and the difference, the difference before was that the military that was administering the program, am I correct? Ang military po ang binibigay ni Mr. Paharda sa mga military para sa mga programa ng ating ibang programa ng DepEd?
Unfortunately, Mr. Chair, I have no knowledge on the utilization of the fund kasi hindi po talaga kasama na ang finance sa pag-utilize. In fact, pati po yung liquidation at saka reporting, hindi po yan pupunta sa DepEd. Wala pong record na makikita sa accounting or budget on the utilization or liquidation. Ang bibigay po sa amin para makuha yung susunod na tranche ng cheque is the proof na nasubmit ang report sa Commission on Audit na ICFAO, yung pong sa opisina nila. Ang ibibigay po sa amin would be the cover letter na na-receive ng ICFAO, yung utilization report and the liquidation. Pag po nabigyan kami ng kopya na yon, pwede nang i-process yung susunod na tranches po, Your Honor.
So if there is a specific department under the Department of Education that is in charge with expenditure confidential funds, how about the operations department? May alam po ba kayo doon? Sa confidential funds, kung kanino nila, sino ang USEC of operations ng fiscal year 2023 para doon sa confidential funds at kanino nila binibigay?
I honestly do not know how to answer that, Your Honor. Kung USEC for operation ng regular mandate ng DepEd, may USEC po for operation. Pero kung who is in charge of the operations for the confidential fund, hindi po yan, hindi kami aware or hindi yan dinidiscuss sa amin sa regular meetings ng mga undersecretaries.
Ma'am, are you familiar with the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict or the NTF-ELCAC? Party po ba ng NTF-ELCAC ang DepEd? Tama po ba, Madam Yusek? And this NTF-ELCAC has been existing since 2018? Tama po ba, Madam Yusek?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm aware of the NTF-ELCAC because may kasama pong pondo yan sa GAA. Doon ko po siya na-encounter. I am also aware during the time of Secretary Liling Briones, I member po siya ng NTF-ELCAC. And I remember, including our former VP Secretary, I am just confirming from our Chief of Staff before, yes po, kasama daw po ang DepEd sa NTF-ELCAC din.
Sa pagkakaalam niyo, Yusek, ano ang role ng NTF-ELCAC? Hindi po ba ito ang related doon sa 4 na programa ng kung saan ginagamit ang confidential fund ng DepEd? Madam Chair? Madam Yusek, sorry.
Your Honor, as far as yung pong budget ng DepEd na regular is concerned, wala po kaming ginagastos for NTF-ELCAC. Yun po ang pwede kong masagot. Pero kung ano po yung role ng DepEd Secretary sa NTF-ELCAC, hindi po kasi ako involved. I was never called or present in any meeting na dinidiscuss po ang NTF-ELCAC matters.
Kung alam niyo po yung programa sa DepEd, and it was organizing and coordinating the execution of the project, what department under Department Ed po itong nag-execute nito?
Okay. This is how I understand the question, Your Honor. NTF-ELCAC, participation of DepEd in the NTF-ELCAC is through the Office of the Secretary only. So baka po mas mas relevant po na magbigay ng inputs yung ating former Chief of Staff kasi sila po ang uma-attend ng NTF-ELCAC, Your Honor.
Madam Yusek, the matter of confidential funds has garnered a lot of attention these days, especially the unprecedented inclusion of confidential funds sa DepEd. Ayon sa impormasyon po na nakalap namin, itong mga confidential funds ay ginamit po for 4 programs. Number 1, the abuse, prevention, and control within schools. Number 2, the anti-extremism, terrorism program. Number 3, the anti-illegal activities operations. And number 4, the counter-insurgency programs. And party po ito ang mga programa na binibigyan ng training ang mga teacher at estudyante para i-combat ang recruitment ng extremist or terrorist group of recruitment. Tama ho ba, Madam Chair?
SDS.
Yes.
Mr. Po, I would like to, I think